Hi, I'm in Highland, New York on a bit of a family vacation, about 120 miles north of Lido Beach, I guess the greater Lido Beach area. Why am I here? Because of this week's Parsha, or next week's Parsha, but I'm recording it early because this is too good to pass up. We see here a goat, a beautiful kosher animal that's lying on top of this pen. There are other goats back here that are so beautiful. They're eating, they're looking, they're being fed. And then if you look inside this pen, it's hard to see. There's a black chazer. He was just walking around looking for food, went back to sleep. I couldn't help but thinking about the difference between these animals. Both of them have split hooves, and the Medrash says, based on this week's Parsha about Eisav, that just like the pig shows you its hooves and says, look, I'm kosher too, even though it's not a kosher animal, it does not chew its cud. And it tries to compare itself to the goat and the sheep and the cow and the other animals. The chazer shows you its hooves and tries to say, look, I'm kosher. But it's certainly not a kosher animal. It's very slothy. They sleep most of the day. They seem to be very, very lazy. They're dirty, as we know. They'll eat almost anything. I even read that they'll eat humans. There's a terrible story of a human that had an epileptic seizure in a pig pen and was eaten by the pigs. They're omnivorous animals. They'll eat anything. They're pigs. They're literally pigs. They're animals. And Chazal likened the pig to Eisav, trying to show us what they're all about. Look how saintly we are. We have the split hooves, but really we know that they're very not saintly. And it's important for us to remember that this type of slothiness, this type of ugliness, this type of trying to deceive us and deceptiveness, that is not the animals that we look for. Those are not kosher animals. The goat is a beautiful animal. The sheep is a beautiful animal. The cow is a beautiful animal. These animals are kosher inside and outside, just as unlike the pig, which is only kosher on the outside and tries to deceive us. But we will not be deceived. We know better than to put our fortunes in the chazer, in the pig. Have a good Shabbos.